Hi, this is Dr. Ameyo. Please pardon my appearance. It's 1:30 a.m. in the morning, and this is the early hours of Wednesday, the 20th of August, 2014. I just found out some devastating news. Really, really devastating. Most of you must have heard by now. Maybe you haven't because it's still 1 a.m. in the morning, that the doctor that treated Patrick Sawyer, the Liberian Ebola victim, has now died. That doctor I reported 2 days ago was discharged and went home after getting some treatment from the U.S. drug ZMapp. And I've been reporting Ebola from day one. Many of you remember my videos that I did from First Consultant Hospital in Obalende, Lagos. I was the first Nigerian reporter to get there. And as you know, I'm a clinical pharmacist trained in the US as well as a journalist, and I run at Health Reports on Twitter. I've been very busy covering this story ever since it broke. Now, saddens me so much and hurts me to the core because the doctor was somebody I grew up with. I had no idea until about 4 hours ago when I was told. Earlier today, which will be Tuesday afternoon, my mother was here to visit me. And we were just talking about the doctor. Because of the name Adadevoh, I thought about Kodjo Adadevoh, who I grew up with in Lagos. And when somebody said Stella, and then I heard Ameyo Adadevoh was Kodjo's sister. And I verified that very late, but not until she had died. I would have gotten in touch with the family. I would have done something, but I had no idea it was Ameyo, because some of the media reported her name as Stella, and I've never known her as Stella. That's one of her middle names. It really saddens me because I want to use this opportunity to tell you about the Adadevoh family. You see, in 1978, that story I told you about on my 50th birthday last week, the Alimos Go riots, where my brother became a paraplegic and quadraplegic, and I was very injured as well. Dr. Adadevoh, the dad, a professor, Professor Adadevoh died years ago, but back in those days, he was one of the treating doctors for all of us at University of Lagos. And that's going to bring me to tell you that the Adadevoh family has always been very committed to public health and safety. They have done so much. They have been so given to the community. I can say this from personal experience because I was treated by their father, and so was my brother. My brother is now 44. This happened when he was 8, and I was 13, and I'm now 15. 1978. I know this for sure. And when we left that hospital, when I was discharged from that hospital, I stayed at my uncle's house in University of Lagos, near the Adadevoh's house, Uncle Shegun Olunloyo. Now, it's just so heart-wrenching for me now to wake up at 7 o'clock this morning. Like I said, it's 1:30 in the morning Wednesday, to tell my dad and my mom that Stella Adadevoh is Ameyo Adadevoh, professor's daughter. A family of great physicians. To know that Stella gave herself, Ameyo gave herself selflessly to treating Patrick Sawyer, the man that brought Ebola into Nigeria. To hear that her nurses died alongside her, 2 of them. To hear everything that happened, my report is on Facebook.HNN Africa, facebook.com/HNN Africa. The videos, you can watch my video report from there on how this man infected everybody. They have just been the best team in that hospital. A tragic situation, but have we learned from it? Nigeria, Dr. Adadevoh, Ameyo will always be remembered as the person that saved us all from this disease and gave us the awareness we need to know. On Friday last week, many of you remember that I went out into the markets in Ibadan to educate people out of my own time about Ebola. The videos are also on my Vitamin Chemi page, facebook.com/Vitamin Chemi, my health and wellness page. I loaded them there for everybody to learn about Ebola, not to go into panic, but at the same time be very cautious. Our people are not conscious of this, and they're not cautious enough. Conscious and cautious. You have to be careful, and you have to know what's going on. To the Adadevoh family, I want to say thank you. Thank you for your gifts to the medical community, the health community, and to patients around the world. If you're watching me, some of us out here grew up with them. Some of us grew up with Kodjo. Some of us grew up with that family, University of Lagos. And if you grew up with them, you know. I went to the page now, to Kodjo's page, and all I found was all my friends from childhood. The condolences were a lot. So many names I was seeing. It's really, truly tragic. Kodjo, it's Kemi. Stay strong. I'm going to tell Yemi and all the others today, my sisters from K. We can only grasp this from what we saw in the news, and we're all shocked. Our names can never change. When we've done good, the world remembers us. To the entire family, please send my condolences from my father, my mother, and all my family members. From the Olunloyos to the Adadevohs, thank you for everything you have given us. Knowing that your father treated us, two of us, knowing that your sister treated Nigeria, she'll never be forgotten. Rest in peace. I'm going to call you. I'm going to get in touch with you. Love you. I'm truly sorry to hear this. For everybody listening to me out there, I'm going to take a break for like today and probably tomorrow. I'm very devastated at this point. I can't do any media or anything, please. Her name is going to be all over the lights today, tomorrow, forever. And please respect the family and also give them their privacy, and also respect her work. Kemi Omololu lawyer. I'm at HNN Africa and at Health Reports, live in Nigeria, 1:45 a.m. Wednesday, August 20th, 2014.